Well. Is it an attack on journalists? Do we still have freedom of the press? Is it still a free country to say whatever you want? Or has the internet put shields? Has the internet put badges? Has the internet put power into some of those who wouldn't have it in person? Before I get into my show, August 21st, Bombay Theater, Flip the Gram live show where I bring different characters from Instagram live on stage and you can sit there and watch. We sold out 150 tickets in 7 days. I have extended the tickets to 200. So it's 50 more tickets left. The link will be in the description. See you there. Queens Bombay Theater, August 21st. I got wind of this video, Leak Moss, King Erna, and Mikey T. Now, I really don't know anything about Mikey T. I mean, he reached out. He's been respectful. I haven't seen anything disrespectful towards me. But I do know King Erna and Leak Moss. Is it an attack on journalists? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. Wait. The funniest part to me is King Erna coaching Leak Moss. What the hell? What's wrong with King Erna? He's bugged out. Yeah, get him. Yeah. What type of coaching is that? When did he do that? I never see. I mean, I see stuff like that, but not like that. He blocked everybody off. He surrounded. He was close without touching him, and he was coaching. Yeah, choke him up. Choke him that honorable chokehold. The honorable chokehold. What is King Erna would be a great figure in WWE. I mean, his talk, you know what I mean, how he talk, how he move. Of course he carries it with honor, but I'm saying, did Mikey T deserve that? Now, I don't know the backstory, but I want to talk about journalists and bloggers. A lot of times, because I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to act innocent. I have sent a couple of people to bloggers and journalists' house. Right now, there's a lot of people that are mad at me in Philly because there was a guy, but he wasn't a blog or anything, but he was calling my show phone and he gave me his address and I sent some people over there and they think that was wrong because that's his mom crib and all that, which I regret, you know what I mean? But are we in our feelings? A lot of times we think that, let me speak from a meteorologist standpoint. We feel like we can say what we want, we can do what we want. It's a freedom of speech. But a lot of journalists, there's not a lot of meteorologists, there's only a selective few. There's only like 5 that I acknowledge. But a lot of journalists and bloggers, what they do is that they add personal insults to the story. So you'll be telling the story like, yeah, man, yo, I'll give you an example. Yeah, man, Leak Moss and Dark Low, they're going at it, man. And he'll call Leak Moss a name out of his name. Call him an idiot. Call him. Once you insert a personal opinion, your personal feelings in that blog, it doesn't become an actual journalistic job. It becomes an actual you and him now, an insult. And if you notice, if you pay attention to a lot of these bloggers and a lot of the journalists, including myself at a point, because I didn't like when it was done to me, so I stopped doing that. I stopped adding personal insults unless I had an issue with a person. So, I mean, what I added a personal insult to was the guy in Chicago who lost his daughter. So that's one that's like, I'm prepared that if he see me, I'm prepared to express myself to him as a man because I think that's not right. Because his daughter lost his life and then he thought that this and that and the third, that she saved him and she was his shield and he would never go for his child. So that just went against my morals and principles. But a lot of people, they're telling stories, they're involved with others, and they think that they're safe because they're cool with this person and that person, and I can say what I want. No. No. You cannot say what you want unless you're able or willing to deal with the consequences. Because a lot of these guys are still from the streets. A lot of these guys are still from the hood. A lot of these guys are still active. And when you say these things, it tends to cause an itch in their body that they want to scratch. Do I understand? Of course I do. I understand the anger, but at the same time, from a journalistic standpoint, I also feel like there should be freedom of speech. Where's the middle? Mikey T most likely was telling, talking how he talked. I really don't know what he said. He probably was. I know he blogged and stuff on the Dark Low, the AR app. I know that was his whole thing, and how he spoke. I don't know if there was threats thrown. I don't know, but Mikey T should be able to express himself without repercussions. King Ernest Leak Moss is my man, but Mikey T should be able to express himself without repercussions. He should. It's a free country. It's YouTube. He should express himself, be able to blog, be able to give the news to the people, to his fans, so people can understand what's going on. But does it work like that? No. Not when you're speaking on street stuff. See, these guys are still in the field. These guys are still outside. And what happens is if you say things and you go into their city. So now let's say if that didn't happen and Mikey T left Philly, do you think he would have did a blog like, I went to Philly and nothing happened? It's a catch-22. Because I don't know the story, I do not think Mikey T deserved the beatdown. Because I don't know it. But I understand where King Ernest and Leak Moss is coming from because I spoke to them personally. I'm just thinking it's funny that King Ernest decided to coach Leak Moss. And what? King Ernest bugged out. Yo, he walked like a wrestler. King Ernest, with the camera on me, chump. He talk like that. Leak Moss. I think it's time for you to sit on that flip the script couch. I think we need to have a one-on-one conversation. Get down to the bottom of your anger. At the end of the day, though, we got to find a medium between journalists and people that we're blogging on. Because a lot of times, these people that are journalists, they don't think that the people that they're talking about would ever meet them, talk to them, or even threaten them. Some of these times they come up as fans. They come up as supporters of the movement. And, 9 times out of 10, when they see something that's wrong, they're blogging it. And that's the thing that's unfair, too, because can they not, even if they're a fan of yours, can they not point something out that's wrong? Can they not express themselves and say, well, you did this and this is corny and you did that and you did that? I think that the personal insults should be left out of it. Me personally, Queenzflip thinks that the personal insults, like this idiot, this sucker, he can't dress, he's dirt. I think that's whack. Me personally. That's why I like a guy named Big Phil. Big Phil speaks because he spoke on a situation pertaining to me and Alpo, and he expressed himself without any insults. I still got the message. And I respected it because I looked online and everybody was insulting me except for him. Because nothing is going to stop. This train not going to stop moving. All you're going to do is be blacklisted. When I mean blacklisted, to me, like, okay, I can't rock with this guy. I can't rock with that guy. I can't really hold that guy down. I can't really support this guy's blog. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. And a lot of times when we speak on these things or people speak on things, and people like, yo, Flip, you're always being tender around the loins. Pause. This is my thing. Freedom of press, or are the people you're talking about trying to leave the journalist oppressed? What's the question? What's the answer?